Hello everybody and welcome back to the Articulation Collectors channel, and today we're taking a look at the Legacy Evolution Devcon. So, this is an awesome dude. Very obscure G1 character, but to begin with, like always, let's take a look at his box. So here is the front of the box, just like all the other Legacy Evolution boxes. It's got that nice blue, green, purple kind of look to it. See Devcon in his spaceship mode there. Devcon, Legacy Evolution. There's his QR code. On this side, you just have the Legacy Evolution art. On the back here, you have Devcon in his Robo mode and his Ship mode, as well as his Evo Fusion gimmick, which is just little thrusters on the back and pegged to his gun. Kinda neat. Side here, you have a couple pictures of Devcon. Very cool. Get the box out of here. Alright, so I totally just dropped him. But here we have the Legacy Evolution Devcon. And so, like I said, this is an obscure G1 character. Devcon did show up in the G1 show. I believe it was in Season 3. He is an Autobot bounty hunter. And I don't think he ever got a toy in G1. Like, he's had a couple toys that have been retools of Scourge. But this actually is not a retool of Scourge. I thought Scourge would have been the perfect thing, like SS86 Scourge would have been the perfect thing to retool this guy from. This is actually a retool of the SS86 Blur, which is really impressive actually. You can definitely tell once you get to transformation, but doesn't really look like Blur at all. But very, very cool looking figure. I definitely like it. As you can see, it's primarily this like nice sky blue color. Got hits of a deep red and a lot of silver going on. Very cool. Got a little close up on that face. Got some nice blue eyes. Very good looking figure. And for as obscure of a character as this guy is, I'm very impressed that we actually got a figure of him. He's very, very cool. I like this guy a lot. He does come with 3 accessories. Here we have his blaster. Very nice. It is actually cast in this blue plastic and then painted over in silver. Very nice. Blast effect compatible up there. Set that aside. And then he does also come with these 2 little thrusters, which can be used as cannons. They are not the same, they are directional. And then his Evo Fusion gimmick is you can kind of just peg these into the sides and have like one big triple blaster. Kind of neat. You can also peg them on his back, kind of pretend it's like a jetpack or something. Kind of just a neat option. You can do whatever you want with these. Kind of nifty. Set those aside. For articulation, this guy is a retool of the 86 Blur, so he is fairly well articulated. His arms can go full 360, as well as straight out to the side. Does have about a 90-degree elbow bend, bicep swivel, and does he have wrist articulation? Looks like he does, but no, I don't think so. I don't think there's wrist articulation. I thought there was. His head is on a ball joint. Forgot about that. Tiny bit of up and down, tiny bit of side to side. Full 360. He does have waist articulation. His legs can kick out straight, can kick back a little less than straight. He has thigh swivel. He has about a 90-degree knee bend, and he has ankle rockers as well as hinged toes. So, fairly well articulated for a deluxe class figure. I got no complaints about that. And as a deluxe class figure, he is a pretty decent size. So there is Devcon, and here is Minor Megatron from the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack. So as you can see, he's a pretty good size for a deluxe, and he's a pretty good size for a Voyager. But we can get Megatron out of here, and we can bring in one of his wave mates. Here's Beachcomber and the Paradise Parakeet. Star of the show right there. And as you can see, he's a mini bot, so he's a bit smaller, but still a deluxe class. Looks pretty good next to each other. Get him out of there. And for one more comparison, here we have the Legacy Evolution Devcon and the Earthrise Hoist. So kind of give you a range of sizes between deluxes and a Voyager. Very cool looking. Get Hoist out of there. And we can go ahead and get Devcon transformed into his spaceship mode. So once again, like always, transformation guide is down in the description, as well as right up here. And here we have Devcon in his spaceship mode. Very cool, and it still doesn't really look like a retool of Blur. Although it totally is. Like, when you flip it down, you can kind of see like how the feed and this little flap work and everything. It totally is Blur. But it does not look like it. They did a very good job of retooling. This makes me think of like the Metal Hawk from Cyclonus retool. This is a really good example of what they can do when they do retools. They can make things look nothing like the original. And I wish I had my Blur handy so I could show you. Maybe I'll pop in a short video at some point or something showing off these two together, but I just moved, so a lot of my figures are still in storage, but very, very cool. It is definitely Blur, but it definitely does not look like it. As you can see, most of that blue still carries over. Still got a lot of that nice red, a lot of that silver going. His gun is in the front. It's kind of got like his normal gun and then like a heavy cannon or something there. He's got quadruple thrusters, 2 here, 2 here, all blast effect compatible. Just a very cool little spaceship. And like I said, this totally could have been a retool of Scourge, and they didn't go that route, and it looks really good, honestly. I really like it. But it's a very cool little spaceship mode. For a couple size comparisons, here we have Devcon, and here we have one of his wave mates. This is the leader class Armada Megatron. And they're kind of back to back there. Not back to back, kind of. Actually, there's lined up. But very cool. Definitely bigger, being a leader class, you would hope. But kind of set them like that. Get another look at it. Very cool. You can get Megatron out of here. And here we have another wave mate. This is Beachcomber, once again, and Paradise Parakeet, the true star of the show, right there. So there they are, kind of lined up. So once again, mini bot, so he's should be a bit smaller, but they actually aren't that far off in size. They actually feel about the same, like weight-wise. This guy's kind of dense. He's definitely not the smallest, but very cool looking. And being a spaceship, he doesn't have any wheels, but he has rubber wheels, so he rolls very well. But very cool looking. Get him out of here. And for our final comparison, here's the Humble Origins 2-pack Orion packs. Go. Very cool looking. Very similar colors, actually. I just noticed that. Bit darker blue, bit darker red. Very cool figures. Get him out of here, and we can get Devcon transformed back into his robot mode and finish this video up. Once again, transformation guide down in the description, as well as right up there. Alright, and here is Devcon back in his robot mode. So to finish this video up, this is a very, very cool figure. I wish my blur wasn't in storage from moving. That way I can kind of show you these two next to each other. Show you that this is the same mold, just very, very heavily retooled. But all that being said, awesome figure. If you enjoyed G1 Season 3 and obscure characters, definitely pick this guy up. But I do just want to point this out. If Beachcomber could come with Paradise Parakeet and rubberized tires, then Devcon could have gotten his boy Slizardo. I'm just putting that out there. Let me know what you think of that in the comments. Should Devcon have come with Slizardo? I'm not complaining. I love the Paradise Parakeet, but when else are we gonna get a Slizardo? Like an accessory pack, maybe? I don't know. They've only done a couple of those, but very, very cool figure, all in all. Let me know what you think of him down in the comments below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to be like these awesome people down here and check out my Patreon, link is down in the description. All that being said, I hope you have a good night, and I hope you stick around for more videos.